Our topic for today is all about sample space, events, outcomes, and experiment. Actually, itong lesson natin ay basic principle of probability. So, nasa probability na tayo. Okay, so the first one is experiment. It is a process that has a number of distinct possible outcomes in which the result cannot be predicted with certainty. Now, baka ang nasa isip nyo na kagad pag sinabi experiment, yung parang ginagawa nyo sa science, mga chemicals, elements, di ba? Hindi ganon. Pagdating sa probability, yung mga common na ginagamit na experiment ay yung tossing a coin, okay, rolling a die, drawing a deck of cards, ganon. Okay? Now, outcome, any possible result of the experiment. Okay, so let's say nag-toss ka ng coin. So, dalawa lang naman yun, di ba? Yung heads or tail, or di ba, tao o ibon. So, let's say, pag toss mo ng coin, ang lumabas ay heads. Okay, so that is the outcome. Okay, pero, when we say sample space, it is the set of all possible outcomes of an experiment. Okay, so let's say, ayun nga, we toss a coin. Okay, so yung sample space nun, lahat ng possible outcomes. Ano ba yung mga pwede mong makuha pag nag-toss ka ng coin? Either head or tail. And then, for example naman, di ba, nag-roll ka ng die, so ano yung sample space niya? Ano yung mga pwede mong makuha pag nag-roll ka ng die? Di ba, it is from numbers 1 up to 6. So, let's have the first example. So, list all the possible outcomes for the experiment of tossing 2 coins. So, 1 peso coin and 5 peso coin. Okay? So, magtotoss tayo ng piso tsaka 5 piso. So, we're going now to list all the possible outcomes. Ano yung mga pwedeng resulta? Diba? So, let's say, diba meron tayong piso tsaka 5 pesos. So, sabay natin yang itotoss. Okay? So, pag sabay, diba, una, pwedeng ang result ay pareho silang heads. Tama? Or pwede din naman si piso ay heads, tapos yung 5 piso ay tails. Or pwede din na si piso ay maging tails, si 5 pesos ay heads. Or pwede din pareho silang tails. So therefore, ito yung lahat ng possible outcomes. Okay? So now, kapag ililista natin sila, actually dapat naka-set yan. Okay? So the possible outcomes, meron kang 4. Okay? First is, you can have 2 heads. You can have head, tail, tail, head, or tail, tail. So, these are the possible outcomes or sample space. Next one, list all the possible outcomes for the experiment of rolling a die. Okay, yung die, hindi yung patay ah. So, die is the singular form of dice. Okay, die talaga tawag pag isa lang. Okay, now, so yung die, okay, so isang die lang i-roll mo. Ano ba yung mga possible outcomes niya? Of course, pag ganyan madali lang. Kasi sa die, di ba, ang numbers lang yan ay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, therefore, ito na lahat ng possible outcomes. So, yung set niya is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's it. List the sample space for a 2-digit number formed from the digits 1, 2, and 7 with no digit to be used more than once. So, again, pag sinabi nating sample space, all possible outcomes, lahat ng pwedeng maging result niya. Okay? Na kailangan natin na 2-digit number wherein ang gagamitin lang natin ay si 1, 2, and 7 with no digit to be used more than once. So, ibig sabihin, no repetition, hindi pwedeng maulit. Okay? Yung number na yon. So, hindi pwedeng 1, 1, hindi pwedeng 2, 2. Okay, kasi isang beses lang pwedeng gamitin sa isang 2-digit number. So, yung kaninang pinakita ko sa inyo, listing method yon or grid. Kasi meron ibang klaseng way ng pagre-represent ng possible outcomes or sample space. So, this time, pwede natin gamitin ay tree diagram. Okay? So, yung mga numbers na kailangan natin ay 1, 2, tsaka 7. Okay, so kung si 1 muna yung gagamitin natin na first digit, and again, di ba, hindi pwede siyang maulit. So, ang magiging partner niya lang, or pair niya ay si 2 and 7. Kung si 2 naman yung ating first digit, so yung second digit natin ay si 1 and 7. And kay 7, we have 1 and 2. So, therefore, yung mga 2-digit number, okay, na ginamitan ng 1, 2, and 7 without repetition. We have here 1, 2. So, we have 12. 1, 7. We have 17. 21. 27. 71. And 72. So, kapag nilagay natin na yan sa isang set, okay, yung ating sample space will be 12, 17, 21, 27, 71, and 72. So, this is the answer. So, now we're going to define event. So, event is a subset of the sample space. So, let's say, for example, a die is tossed. List the elements in the following events. The number is even, the number is odd, the number is less than 5. So, first, di ba, yung sample space kasi, if a die is tossed, is that we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So, therefore, for number 1, so list the event if the number is even. So, dito sa sample space natin, ang kailangan lang natin ay mga even numbers. Okay, so ayun lang yung ating isasagot kasi nga subset. So, yung mga even numbers dito sa 1 to 6 is we have 2, 4, and 6. Okay, next. So, the number is odd. So, this time, we're going to have 1, 3, and 5. Then, for the last one, the number is less than 5. So, ibig sabihin, mas mababa kay 5 yung mga numbers. So, those are 1, 2, 3, and 4. So, ganito yung concept ng isang event.